Are you struggling to make the ultimate Lorcana deck for you with vibes and good chilly times? Then it's your time to enter the Deck Build Challenge! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Deck Build Challenge for Lorcana. I am TheXploder, and in this challenge it is up to you to challenge me to make a Lorcana deck for you. If you would like to know the rules or the little tidbits you need to know in order to enter the Deck Build Challenge, please watch the original video in the series, the very first one. There will be a link down in the description, as well as a little poppy-uppy thing over here, and there's a dedicated playlist over on the YouTube channel for you to watch. But today we're going to get straight into the challenge because we're going to be messing up with some puppies.
Puppies?
Just this entrance comes from Tactix on Blue Sky, and you can totally join me on Blue Sky down in the description below, where Tactix messaged me simply saying, I've been trying to make a Puppy Amber Sapphire deck to no avail. Can you make it even a tad decent? I can certainly do my best. Let's have a look and find out as we construct puppies.
Puppies?
Now, when it comes to puppies, we're obviously going to go with Amber Sapphire. That's the go-to color. And I think we're going to start off by getting any and all puppy-related cards into this deck so we can just see how they work. And as you can tell, there are 16 dedicated puppy cards, which is quite a lot to consider. Now, even though there were no necessary requirements for the deck, I'm going to purposely try and keep us at 60 cards, or as close to 60 cards as I can. So let's give this a shot as we go, right? And so first things first, I think we need to cut down the amount of puppies that we have, or puppy cards that we have, so we can streamline it to a go-to game plan. I personally don't like 99 puppies. I think there are much better uninkable cards to put into the deck now. Canine Crunchies can actually be really good. We do also have television set. Oh, yo, that reminds me. There was a card that we need to add in the deck. Thunderbolt, Puppy Shift 3. We're immediately making him a 4. He's going to be our go-to bodyguard for the deck. That goes without saying.
I need more Thunderbolts!
His television set is Exert Pay 1. Look for the top card of your deck. If it's a puppy card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. Otherwise, put it in the bottom of your deck. It's a puppy searcher, but it only searches the top of your deck. I think we can do better than television set, personally. I think we'll actually get rid of it. Okay, starting off from the top. Patch Playful Pup is absolutely brilliant. All other puppies get +1 lore. Definitely shove him a 4. Roger Radcliffe. Whenever he quests, remove up to 1 damage from each of your puppies. That can be pretty cool, but I think there are better 1-drops we can use over Roger in this color combo. Tailwagger will definitely have. I like keeping Tailwagger at 6, but we may not even necessarily have a lot of Tailwaggers because of the other puppies in the deck. But we're going to see. We're going to see how we go from here. Perdita on the lookout. While you have a puppy character in play, this character gets +1 willpower. It's okay. It's a great shift target for the bigger Perdita. So you know what? We'll keep her at 2, but I don't think I'll take her any higher than 2. She could go out of the deck, in fairness. Freckles for Good Boy. 2/2, when you play this character, chosen opposing character gets -1 attack this turn. It seems a little bit gimmicky, but you know what? I kind of like him. I actually don't remember which puppies are boys and which puppies are girls, so if anyone can correct me in the comments, please do. I want to say Freckles is a girl, but please double check. Now, Rolly, my spirit animal, my boy, my absolute very hungry boy that is always hungry.
I'm hungry, Mother. I really am.
I love his stat block, though, but I think that's the only thing going for him. He's a 3/3 with support on turn 3, though. We might have to take this Rolly out. I don't think he's as good. Anita, when you play this character, you may give chosen puppy character resist +1 until the start of your next turn. Can be handy. We can then give resist to our puppies, and it is until the start of our next turn, and then she is a 3/3/3. I think that actually makes her worthwhile. Let's put her a 4. Then we have Lucky, the runt of the litter. 3 cost uninkable 1/3, quest for 2, which already makes him valuable. Whenever this character quests, look for top 2 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of puppy cards, put them into your hand, and put the rest of the bottom. Yep. Yeah. See, Lucky is the superior puppy searcher. I just think television set is a little bit too slow. While Lucky on curve, it counts as a puppy, puts a character out on board, he can quest for 2. Needless to say, I think he's a 4-drop, absolutely. May even take Anita down to 3 as a result. Pepper, when one of your puppy characters is banished, you may put that card in the inkwell face down exerted. Yep, immediate 4. immediate 4 to make that more viable. Now this lucky is an interesting one. 4 cost an inkable 2-3 for 1. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put each character card with cost 2 or less into your hand, the rest of the bottom in any order, and whenever this character quests, if you have 4 or more other characters in play, your other characters get +1 more. I think this lucky has a place in the deck. I put him at 3, because he might go down to 2 depending on the other uninkables we put into this deck, but I like him. I do like him a lot. I also like the fact that it targets any character card that is cost 2 or less, and at the moment we have quite a few, and we're probably going to have some more. So, fantastic to have him. Might go up to 4 even. Then we have the other patch. Exert chosen character gets -2 until the start of your next turn. At that cost, I'd rather have a better card, in fairness. I think that patch comes out. Perdita, Playful Mother. This is a keeper. Whenever this character quests, pay 2 less for the next puppy character you play this turn. Immediate 4 drop. Absolutely. Rolly, the chubby puppy. 2-3 support, so he has a lesser stat block for support than the other Rolly. But when you play this character, you may put a character card from your discard into your inkwell face down exerted. Bear in mind, it can be any character. It does not need to be a puppy. I think we put him at 2. Just because we really want to hit either Perdita or Lucky and we don't want to hit Rolly all the time. But I think as a 2 of, he's okay. Might end up rolling out on that one, but he's okay for now. Colonel, Old Sheepdog. 3/6 for 1. While you have 3 or more puppy characters in play, this character gets +2 and +2. Immediate 4 of. Hello. Just Colonel's fantastic for that. Thunderbolt staying as a 4 because he's a puppy shift 3, which is amazing, and a bodyguard and a 3/7. Just beautiful stat block. Perdita, the Determined Mother, the Shift Perdita, 4/6 for 2. When you play this character, you may put all puppy character cards from your discard into your inkwell face down exerted. I think this Perdita is absolutely amazing. Put her a 4. And then Pongo, the dear old dad. We're probably going to put him a 4 as well. At the start of your turn, look for the cards in your inkwell. You may play a puppy card or a puppy character from there for 3. So the idea is you basically supercharge your inkwell with the effects of Rolly, Perdita, and Pongo to effectively just ink a buttload of puppies, and then you can, in your late game, get a bunch of puppies out for free, which is quite nice. Canine Crunchies making the puppies thicker now is actually good, but I think this gives us a little bit of leeway to work on what else we're going to put in the deck. We've got 53 cards already. 15 uninkables is a bit steep. So we may be reorganizing the amount of uninkables we have, but at the same time, we don't want to gamble too much on the puppies in general. I'm actually tempted to take Pongo down to 2 for the main reason that I do want to put a card in here that helps us on our bottom end, which would be, it may seem like a weird tech, but we're going to go 2 copies of Lantern. And the main reason for 2 copies of Lantern, it makes it 1 less for the next character we play. So the puppies come out cheaper, the puppy shift of Thunderbolt comes out earlier, we can potentially get the big shift Perdita out much earlier as well. I think this is just a net positive card that we need in general to just help with our curves. I think with that in mind as well, why don't we put in a Doc? Because he counts as a 3-drop that also lowers it, and he also quests for 2, which can be a big benefit also. With this in mind, we currently have 57 cards, and it's a tough one now. We've got 53 characters on board. I think if anything now, we have some control tech or some card draw tech to maybe help us out here. So I'm going to get rid of 1 Dalmatian Puppy Tail Wagger, just so it's a 5 and we have 4 cards we can work with. Because now I want to look at card draw options. Restoring the Heart is interesting. If you've never seen Restoring the Heart before, it is a 1-drop inkable action. Remove up to 3 damage from chosen character or location, draw a card. That means you can just play it and draw a card if you wanted to anyway. It's interesting. I think we'd benefit more off of having Pulpsicle in fairness, because at least with Pulpsicle, we can just remove 2 damage off of any of our characters whenever we need to. It's a great 1-drop option to just help us draw cards. You know what? That might actually be the pick of the game. It might actually be the pick. There is also 1 card I want to try getting in here, which will be 0 to Hero. which is the 2-cost uninkable action song, which basically any of our puppies can sing, which is great. And count the number of characters we have in play, you pay that amount of ink less for the next character you play this turn. So I think with that in mind, we've got to get rid of the uninkables to make this work, which is going to be the tough part. So I think, I only think we need 2, maybe 3 at tops. It now makes me question if we even need Lantern, because if we run 0 to hero, we can actually run Lantern. Well, we can run that instead of Lantern and still get the same benefits. Because even if you sing it on turn 2, if you have Patch and a Dalmatian in play, then that's already -2 on the next one you're playing, and that can get us Lucky, Perdita, Rolly. That's actually not a bad shout. I think we take out Lantern, we try and put 4 copies of 0 to hero in here, which means I really want to keep that uninkable count to 15 if I can help it. I think this Lucky has to go down, because of all the Luckies we do want this one. I think the newer Searcher Lucky is better than the old Searcher Lucky, and in fairness, this one's more of a later game option, because we want to use this Lucky for the effect of, oh, I have 4 more characters in play, all my puppies quest for big lore. This is our game ender card, yeah, effectively. So bring that Lucky down. We're now on 15 and 60, so we do have a 60 card deck. Am I happy with it? I don't know yet. This now brings up the question of bringing back Roger, but we're not gaining a benefit off of Roger unless he's questing, and then he's only a 1/2. Oh, this gives me an idea. Oh, you may not see it, but I see it. Oh, I'm kinda interested. I think we try and do it. Right, here's my idea. The Queen. But not just this Queen, we are also doing the big shift Queen. Because this will then mean that all of our puppies can effectively become +4 by themselves, and we can just knock anything out of the park. And she's a 5-cost, and like she can just help us out. The problem is that does thicken up our top end, but she is a fantastic shift target. And we are now on 66 cards. Yeah, we need to take this down a little bit more. The thing is, she does trigger off of this Lucky, so because she counts as 2 or less, but this Lucky strictly wants puppies. I think we potentially bring Doc down. Maybe even bring Doc down to... Maybe we even take Doc out. I think that's actually a good option. Streamline our 3 drops, so we got Anita, Lucky, and Pepper. We can just rely on 0 to hero to get some of our bigger boys out. That's absolutely fine. 62 cards. That's actually brilliant. Can I warrant taking anything else out, or do I think 62 is fantastic on its own? It's gonna be a tough one. I think, like, if anything, you may want to take down one of the top ends. Maybe we can take down Colonel down to 3, just in case, because we do need 3 or more puppies in play to make him work. And outside of that, he's just a huge beat stick. And maybe we take Perdita down to 3 as well, because we only have the 1 shift target. And even then, they both quest for 2, right? I think that's quite nice. I think that's the best we're probably going to get it. We've got plenty of puppies. We've got canine crunchies to boost them up. We have ways of searching for them, ways of keeping them protected. I think this is pretty nice. And it's a 60 card deck, 15 uninkables, which is about my limit when it comes to uninkables in decks anyway. I think this is pretty cool. And I think this is a very good, simple puppy deck for you to get into this side of set rotation, because of course we're not worrying about set rotation in this yet, unless you guys strictly want to make sure it's ready for when Fable drops. Okay, brilliant, and we're all done. Let's save that, and we now have Amber Sapphire Puppies ready to go. Big shout out to Tactix over on Blue Sky for the recommendation for the deck build challenge. I hope you do enjoy the deck, Tactix, and if you're watching this video, let me know how the deck goes if you do end up building it or mixing things up for yourself. I'll generally be interested. Again, if you want to be a part of the deck build challenge and you want me to be challenged to build a deck, ironically, because that's the name of the thing. You know what I mean. Then put your requirements of what you would like me to build down in the comments section of this video, and you will be added to my list over on Discord. You can check that list out right now if you're interested in the other decks coming up in the series, so you do not get your deck potentially mixed up with someone else. Until next time for another deck build challenge where you challenge me, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay awesome, but most importantly, stay explosive. And I'll be seeing you guys next time.